Welcome back, everybody, to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle showcasing. My name is Niles, my friends, and thank you for tuning in. And today we're going to go ahead and show off the Technique Extreme Nuova Shenron. This is the Rebirth unit. So I'm going to be utilizing him on the Shadow Dragon category. But as usual, before we get into battle, let's go over what this card does. Now, this is Tech Key +3, HP and defense up 100%. So for a starter unit, I would say if you are somewhat new to JP, maybe for the game in general, I would say this is a pretty good unit to start off with because +3 key is pretty dominant. You're only lacking the attack department, so you could utilize a friend for that. So super attack causes supreme damage to the enemy and raises attack for 3 turns, and that will equate to a 50% boost. Passive skill is Key +3, attack 90% up when facing only one enemy. So really, this card would be utilized probably going against a single boss like Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Link set skill, you can find Shadow Dragons, Shocking Speed, Gentleman, Cold Judgment, GT, and Shattering the Limit. And the category which you could currently run this card on is the Shadow Dragon. His 12 key multiplier is 135%. So all in all, I feel like this card should be hitting okay. And the reason why I wanted to showcase this card, because I know a lot of you do tune in to get an overall estimate on how these cards will perform. And honestly, I want to do some mid-grade units that aren't necessarily Dokkanfest exclusive because they're somewhat more obtainable, right? Now, I'm going to be supporting him with the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku down at the bottom. Attack 25% up for physical types and tech, right? As well as he will have the GT link, not to mention the +2 key. Pan's an obvious choice for the attack and defense up 30%, and thankfully, we have that GT link to coincide. Now, Cold Judgment is going to be with this LR Trunks, and I get the utilization of the 50% boost from the Mega Shenron, so you can run this card because, well, he's going to be sharing Shattering the Limit, Shocking Speed, and Cold Judgment with this card in particular. So all in all, this should be a suitable showcase. So whew, now that that's out of the way, let's avoid the super attack off with the Mega Shenron. And just for good measures, get a super attack off with LR Trunks. Now, if you are new here, consider subscribing, smashing that like, and we're going to get super attack right off the bat. Not going to be too big of a deal. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well to notify you when my videos come out. So let's go ahead. Keep in mind, this is the first turn, and it's already around 800,000 for the multiplier, landing a 1.4 million critical. So next super attack will be higher and then finalized on the 3rd. I'll try to get the Dokkan attack around Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Probably will try to have type advantage. But, ooh, we're going to have a bit of a problem. So I'll float Pan off. Kind of want to get her on the turn rotation. Really want to have to be careful about this too. I think we'll be okay. Like, honestly, I think we'll be okay. But I'm just going to use this to begin. Because the friend system now on JP is just incredibly difficult. I mean, there's so many cards out nowadays that it's almost impossible to find in a Mega Shenron friend. I probably sat for around an hour refreshing until I had to notify a few of my friends. I probably shouldn't have to really use that King Yemba, but at the same time, I just really, I honestly didn't want to take any chances. I have 2 dupes for this Omega Shenron as well. Unfortunately, I just don't have any orb placement into him just yet. Normally, I only like to do orb investment if I feel like I'm somewhat close to maxing them out. And at the moment, I do have some other units that are prioritized for you guys to be showcasing on this channel in particular. Really probably didn't have to use that. I really don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so we'll put Nuova Shenron in the first. And the cool thing is, look, even the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta links up because, well, he has GT and Shocking Speed too. Unfortunately, the only downside about this card is his attack links are just not the greatest. You need to use a Shadow Dragon in order to get that 15% boost, so he is somewhat lacking. But having his attack stack is pretty good. We're just shy of 1 million, so next round, we'll have a support unit going on, right? And that multiplier should definitely be over 1 million, and we did a respective amount of neutral type damage. I think it was around that 600 mark. I honestly was not checking. We're going to take some pretty good hits right here, to say the least right now. Normally, I probably would run Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta too, but for this video in particular, we're just mainly running some support. just to help us out, closing the deal on the Grade 8 Goku. Now hopping on to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I just need to be really careful. This is, I just was like not thinking this through. I was like, wait, I have a lot of type disadvantages going against Super Saiyan Goku at least. Okay, so we'll do this. You know, the Trunks is pretty cool. I like him. He's probably one of my favorite LRs, I'd have to say. Just because his defensive increase every time you do get a super attack is pretty good, right? As well as the 50% chance to crit, so really no need for a dupe, but dupes would be appreciated, right? Doing 152,000 worth of damage, but still able just to at least do a considerable amount of defense considering the 50% boost. Here's a true testament, probably be around 100 though, I do suspect. Just shy, 88,000. In this card, I do have intentions on eventually maxing out, but like I said, it's just the physical orbs is probably one of my biggest weak points at the moment. There's just a lot of units that I have lined up that I do want to bring showcases of. So we'll bring him on, and we're just, damn, just attacked just so many times right here. I'm just going to have to keep doing this until I can get out of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But if we land a crit, you know, I think we'll be okay. We're going to have some pretty good support here, to say the least, as well, from Pan. Not to mention the 15% link. We're going to have some pretty good defensive aspect. And there's that 1 million multiplier. 600. Oh, I was hoping for a crit. Really hoping for a crit. This is going to be so somewhat bare bones. Just do forgive me while I try to coast on right through. We'll at least get additional attack. And the cool thing about Omega Shenron is he is doing debuffs to the attack and defense of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, at least, right? So we're not going to get hit as hard for the next round. It'll be pretty gradual. So that Dokkan meter is about 40%, so I got to be somewhat close. So we'll actually put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right here. I don't really want to have to absorb all of the orbs that are within my type right now, just because I really need to try to align that Dokkan attack. I'm pretty confident that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at this point should be able to do that. And I am rotating off the Super Saiyan 3 right now to eventually get him back on turn rotation with that Omega. I know I am splitting up Super Fierce Battle right here, but there we go. 1.2 million from my own Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now hopping onto Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So that Dokkan attack is closely aligning, so I gotta pan this out just right. Luckily, we are only facing one enemy, so if we were to go against Cooler, we would have somewhat difficulty until the end of the agility stage, going on to the physical stage. All right, we're gonna rotate one off. We'll keep mine on. Mine's a little bit better, but we will have that, I believe, that Shadow Dragon link. Should I avoid? Yeah, I feel like I should just really avoid those physical orbs just for now. That would cut me extremely, extremely close. And there we go. Oof, not bad. Wow. All right, keep in mind, results are a little bit skewed, right? Because this card overall has a weakness. But it's no slouch to him, to say the least. So we'll rotate Pan off because I eventually want to get her back on. LR Trunks. Oh, hey. Yeah, we'll be all right. He's still got a chance for additional. And let's avoid these for the next turn too. Things could get somewhat tricky. Really gonna have to rely on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at this point. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Thanks, Trunks, for the crit. Would have been nice for the additional attack. It'll be okay. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta now hopping into play thanks to the attack and defense 30% up from Pan. There we go, 1.1. All right, now hopping on to type disadvantage for some cards. But we'll be all right. So, ooh, that's close, right? That's close. I think we'll be okay. We're just gonna align it anyway. We'll be all right. We'll have that GT link. So what we're gonna have to probably do is avoid super attacks for the next turn as well. Anyway, doesn't really even matter. I want to at least see if this card can one-shot, which I'm pretty sure he can. Being that the fact that he does have type advantage. Not to mention that leak, but 2.7 million. All right, now hopping on to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So in the comment section below, I'd say predicted damage output. It's probably going to be honestly somewhat ridiculous. We'll rotate off Gogeta right now because I want to avoid Definitely want to avoid those counters. I really want to see if Nuova Shenron could one-shot him right through. I'm pretty confident that he'll at least be able to. And I know I'm taking a lot of hits right now, but I'm just so sick of using health items. Like, I had to use so many, so unnecessary. Not that it's too big of a deal, but we'll be all right. All right, so we'll have the defense up, which will be quite nice. We'll get the super attack off right here. So in the comment section below, my friends, predict the damage output. I'm going to say, honestly, Dokkan attack, a little bit skewed results. Hopefully you got somewhat of a better idea in the beginning. I'm going to say like roughly around like 5-6 million. We got Pan on the field and the 15% link from the Shadow Dragon. And our super attack stack is complete as well for the 3 turns. So that's a 50% boost, 90% up on the passive, and type advantage. Probably, I don't know, you know, crit probably could do like 6, right? Something like that. 8 million worth of damage. Keep in mind that's skewed results. Most likely would have been around that 2 to 3 million mark. I'm not going to downplay him, but anyway, guys, my name is Niles. Stick around for later content as usual, my friends. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. But until the next one, guys, you stay safe. Peace out.